Hello my friends, welcome to Dave's Skillet. Today, we're gonna make some meatloaf. Meatloaf with chorizo. Think about that for a minute. I'm going to infuse this beef chorizo into some 80-20 hamburger. If I can get it out of the plastic bag. Okay, we don't need that. So we'll be using 80-20. And also, that's 1 pound by the way. And I've got some sausage I'm going to use. Mild spice pork sausage, Midwest, it's a store brand. 16 ounces, 1 pound. So that's 2 pounds in total, plus the weight of the chorizo, which is about 6.5 ounces. And also I'll be putting some stir-fry peppers in it, bell peppers, yellow, red, green, and there's also onions in here. And we'll be adding mushrooms. You can use fresh if you like. And green chilies. Yeah. And I got some olives. I got to cut those up. And yeah, we'll get right over here and start it then. So we're going to use the mixer to blend everything. It's just a better way to do it. And it's quick. And that's why I'm doing it, because it's quick. And that's what these recipes are about. It's how quick you can do it. You don't want to languish in your kitchen too long. So I'll put the chorizo in there. This really smells good, by the way. Those hamburgers I made, oh my. You gotta, if you've not seen the hamburger, the chorizo burger, you just watch it. You could watch it right after this. Tune into that. And then watch the spaghetti and meatballs I made. Oh man, that was so good. Wow. Does take a bit of doing to get these out of the thing, but okay, we'll get it done. I just cut it. I just cut it and it should come right out. Just like that. Yeah, just like that. Now I got to do these two guys. Whew. I'm just going to split them right down. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. And we'll get all the bits, right? Don't want to miss anything. Oh gosh. And we'll do the sausage one. Okay. Ooh, yeah. And I got to add all the other ingredients because when I do the mix, I want them all in the pool together. Now I've been thinking about and wrangling over it all night, how to do it, and I'm like, okay, I'm not going to use oatmeal. I am going to use some saltine crackers. I'm going to break them up. going to use 1 egg large. I see some people using 2 eggs, and I'm like, that does strange things to the flavor. And so 1 egg's enough. 1 egg will work. I've seen some people put these in mixers and all that. I'm like, yeah, okay, whatever. Food processor, rather. I'm like, go ahead, use your food processor, whatever you like. Now, get rid of that. Oh. Now I gotta add my, I gotta open that. So I'll just put the mushrooms in. Okay. We'll be right back because I got to drain these out. So we'll go ahead and add the olives. I've already sliced them in half. There was a tiny one, I just put it in there whole. I didn't bother with it because when you make the slices for your sandwiches, well, they're going to get sliced anyway, right? So in go the chilies and the mushrooms. And I'm going to use these pans here like this, but I'm not going to cook in the pan. I'm just going to make the mold for that, and that's how I'm going to do that. And I got to add peppers to it. I think about a cup of peppers to it ought to be enough. I don't think I need any more than that. Don't want to overdo any one ingredient. Okay, that should do. That should do. I gotta cut them down a bit because they're a bit on the long and big side. Not that that matters, because again, when you start slicing the meatloaf, okay, it's not going to really matter. But I just do it because I think it looks better that way when I start out, and it'll blend better when I start out. So we'll just do it that way. Of course, you can do it any way you see fit, because you're the captain in your kitchen. It's all on you. And whatever way your family likes it, that's pretty much how you're going to do it. If there's any ingredients that I'm using that you don't like, yeah, you can modify it. Put in what you do like. That's it. That's enough of that. Now we'll just put all those right in there. Just like that. The ones that got through, they're going in too. Okay, now we take this over to the mixer and mix away. And I gotta move the camera. Hang on. Meanwhile, back at the blender, let me get some of this stuff out of the way here. And down that goes into position. We lock the mixer into position. Because I got so much stuff in there, I got to put this shield on so stuff doesn't fly out at me. I think a 1 or a 2. We'll start out with a 1. Yeah, it's gonna be good. You're gonna want to make this. You're gonna want that. Now I've had some meatloaf, but I've never had it with chorizo. That'll be interesting. Oh yeah, I think a 1 is getting it done. So I don't need to put any more effort into it. It's not going to take long, a minute or so, it'll be done. It's my favorite tool in the kitchen, chopsticks. Because I can get into spaces that I can't get into with anything else. Alright, it's looking good. Now, we'll take a look at it, see what we got, see where we're at, and lift it up. Oop. Got some big chunks that will not fall down. Okay, now get all that in there. I didn't add a bunch of spices. I'm not going to add salt because chorizo has enough salt in there. You're not going to need to add any. And in the sausage, well, you don't need it. You just don't. So I would be very careful about adding salt and or spices because the chorizo has its own flavor signature, and you don't want to, you know, complicate things by adding like other spices. Like some people put poultry spicing, some put sage, and on and on. And I'm like, you know what? Let's just go with chorizo. You're gonna do chorizo, then do chorizo, right? Now, okay. Now we got the egg in it. Gosh, and it's gonna be another minute because that's got to get totally incorporated. Yeah, well, I get to talking and I forget. But that's the final ingredient. I don't need anything else. That's what we're going with. So, we got to put it in here. And I'm going to spray that with some coconut cooking spray. Like that. Shaky, shaky. Okay. That's just so when I put it in, it'll come out. And we sprayed some into the skillet that I'm going to use. You'll see that in a minute. And now I got to put that in that. Okay. I need my big spoon. Need my big spoon. I may have to do 2 of these pans, which is okay. I got 2 of them. I got 4 of them. I don't think I got enough for 4 or even 3, but I might have enough for 2. Anyway, we'll see how it goes. Is that not beautiful or what? That literally was a perfect bang in the pan. Yeah, I like it. I'm checking out to see these fissures to see, but I think it'll be okay. So when I cut it into slices, it's not going to fall apart, break apart. But then you have to put it in the fridge before you can cut it like sandwiches and all that kind of stuff. But gosh darn, that's going to be good. And then we're going to put this one right next to it. Yep, got to have 2 of them. Yeah, we'll be right back. So it's almost done. We got to put the topping on. Yeah. That's hot. And number 2, which I won't be putting the topping on number 2, but I will just take off the tin foil and put it back in there so we can get a bit of not a char, but cooked on top. So it won't be that color. And I don't need thing on it. This one's getting the barbecue. Yeah, it's got to have barbecue. Now you can use whatever barbecue you want, or not. You can use ketchup if you want. Whatever you like. that choice is all yours. I'll be right back. Cap didn't want to come off, so I had to get serious about it. Get my wrench on it. Okay. Channel locks. Work every time. That's my persuader when things don't want to work. Can't miss. So we'll just spread some of this stuff around. Just the top, because it'll go down anyway. It'll find its own level. Put this back in the oven, another 10 minutes. Whoa. Yep, that's pretty hot. Whew. And we'll put this one in, same amount of time. 10 minutes. Yeah. Whew. That's pretty hot. Got to set the timer here. And reset. And countdown. We'll be back. So the timer goes off. It just might be done. We're going to take a look. Put on my gloves. Wow, that's really hot. I just instantly fogged my glasses over. Can't see anything now. Okay, we'll take them off. Wow. Whew. Yeah. Bang. Whew. I can't tell you what that smells like. I can't express what that smells like. But it's good. It's all good. So we're going to let them cool down. You can see the bits down there boiling a bit. And over here, when I pulled it out, it was boiling around the edges. They're done. They're way done. And we'll just let it cool down now. And then we'll be back at it. This is the small one that's done. And I'm going to add the topping. Oh yeah. Yep. That's what I put for the topping right there. Taco sauce. Why not? One will have barbecue, one will have taco. That's going to be so good. Now you can put hot taco sauce on it or mild. That is your call. This one says hot. Well, hey, that's how I like it. The other one's cooling down on the stovetop, so I'll bring it over here. I don't want to touch it until it's completely done. Done being no longer roasting hot. So there's that. Anyway, there's the meatloaf, and I have to take a sample of it, but it's kind of hot right now, so I'm going to give it a few minutes to cool down, and then I will slice off one from here and one from here, and we will see what that's like. We'll be right back. And so, here we go. We gotta have a sample, don't we? So we will take a piece or two off of this. This is the one that I put the taco sauce on top. Now mind you, this is a chorizo based meatloaf. So it kind of needed that Latin flavor signature, I think. That's just my opinion. You can go any way you like with it. Don't judge me now, because this is going to be really good. And when you have it, you're going to go, oh, heck yeah. Just turn it around that way. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'll cut me a couple more pieces for later. Yep. There's one. The other one's still cooling down, but I'll get to it, don't you worry. We're not done by a long shot. But what we are is about to have a sample of what I've just done. I got to move the camera over here so you can get a better angle. Be right back. Yeah. So, wow. Look at that. Look at that. Okay. Oops. I'm telling you. Guess what I'm going to have in my lunch pail all week. Maybe not all week, because I will freeze some of it. Wow. That is real good. Oh yeah. Now this is the first time I've done meatloaf with chorizo. And I gotta tell you, it ain't gonna be the last. Oh yeah. This is really, really good. It doesn't taste like any meatloaf I've ever had. Because it's way better. Oh man. I could sell these for $10 a sandwich and they'd be lined out the door. Okay. Oh, that is so yummy. Don't forget to like and subscribe. What's not to like? Oh man. I'll be hitting that like button, thumbs up, like a ping pong ball, like a pogo stick. Wow. Wow. I was getting hungry just by all the smells and aromas in my kitchen. It was really dogging me. It was killing me big. I was like, for the last 45 minutes, that's how long it takes to cook this, by the way. Oh my goodness. Now, some people will question, why 425? Because I had 2 of them in the oven. That's why. If it's one, yeah, 350. It still has to go for 45 minutes. Because you're going to have to pull it out after 35 minutes. Put your topping on it and put it back inside for another 10 minutes. 45 minutes. Oh man. That's how I'm going to close out today. Wow. With a big wow. Wowzer. You're going to want to make this. You're going to really, really want to make this. It doesn't get any better than that, people. So my friends, I hope you really enjoyed today's video. I'm stunned. It's so good. Yeah. I'm going to have meatloaf today. I can't even call it meatloaf. It's more like a Latin meatloaf because of the chorizo. Oh man, just get your favorite chorizo, the one you like the most. That's going to be important. Whatever one has the most flavor for you is the one you want to use. And the sausage and the beef. I used 80-20, okay? I think 80-20 is the best. For a meatloaf, I think 80-20 is the best. You want that 20, you want that fat. Fat equals flavor. And dang, see you on the next recipe. I don't know how I'm gonna do better than that. Bon appetit, my friends. Subscribe and like me. Thumbs up. Cheerio. It's ready to be cut. It's cool enough. Cool enough. I just get a small plate for a sample. Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, look at that. Get us another cut. Oh, it broke. Hey, it don't matter. It's still gonna find my sandwich. And I'm still gonna find it and eat it right up. Here we go. Oh yeah. Slide that out the way. Put that in the way. Whew. Man. It's the same meatloaf, 1 and 2. They are identical. The only difference between them is the sauce I put on top. That's it. That's the only difference. Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. The 2 meatloaves. Maybe I should call it that. The 2 meatloaves. Nah. That's okay. We won't call it that. I gotta have a sample of this, don't I? I'm just gonna take, you know what? I'm gonna take a bite off of that little piece that broke away. And that's okay. Hold on. That's good too. It's got that flavor signature of the barbecue. Wow. Yeah. barbecued or taco? Which one do you like the best? Okay, I'm gonna film this one a little bit later, but you won't know the difference on the time. We'll be back. Wow. Wow. Mm-hmm. Mm. That's good. This is the barbecue one. Mm-hmm. Beyond good. So give me a like and subscribe. I'll wait. Go ahead. Those peppers in there make it even better. I'm running it by. What else could I put inside of it? Maybe a few more olives. Plenty of mushrooms. But a few more olives would have been good. I'm critiquing myself. I'm looking at them over there. Wow. Oh my gosh. Oh, you can't beat that. Oh gosh. I think my friends would be storming the door right about now. Oh, wow. Man, that's good. I'm not wondering what I'm going to have for lunch tomorrow, but I can tell you it'd be a hard choice between the two of them. I really like that one, but this one's really good too. I wasn't sure how this was going to work out with the taco sauce, but actually, pretty dang good. So I'll say goodbye now. I won't torture you no more. 2 thumbs and a like. That's what I need. Subscribe and like. That's beyond like.